Hello, my name is Alice Rodriguez, Director of Property Management with Stonelink Property Management. In this video, I will show you how to create an account in the registry and how to add your properties. First, let's go to www.rentalregistry.ri.gov. And we are going to enter our email address. We will also enter the code that shows in the screen. Once you enter the code, you will select Send Verification Code, which will be sent to your email. You will need to gather that code and enter it in the space, and that will allow us to move forward. Now that we have the code, we're going to go back to the rental registry. We'll verify the code, and it was a success. So now we're going to select the password. And we are going to confirm the new password. We are going to enter our name. I put training, and my last name is Team, just because. And here we are. So now we have our account. Welcome to the Rhode Island statewide rental registry. It explains due dates, it explains penalties. So it's very important that we read this message. We have been talking about it for over a year, but it's important that we get familiarized, and this is not coming anymore from Stonelink. It's coming from the rental registry, it's coming from the state, right? So new property owners or landlords must register within 30 days of acquisition or leasing. This is important if you're in the process of closing on a property. Make sure that within 30 days, you're adding your properties here. Otherwise, the fines can start at $50 per month and up to $1,000 per violation for repeated non-compliance. It's important to know that you cannot proceed with evictions without let certificates for your units. To begin, we will need to enter the owner information. Let's select Create. From the drop-down button, we are going to select if it's an LLC or an individual. In this case, I selected individual. And the first name of my ownership will be Training. Let me just make it easier. I am going to move forward and again add my email address. And for these, we have to select the country code, add our phone number without any commas or spacers, otherwise it's going to kick it back. So very important that we just put the phone number. I learned that the hard way, so just letting you know. So we are going to enter our address. That's not the property address, but our own address as the owners of the property, okay? And then in mailing address, if it's different, you will add your mailing address. You are going to select the notifications. This is where you're going to receive either violations or confirmation that your property has been added to the rental registry successfully. Now we're going to move forward with adding the property. In property name, we will need to add the property address, or the street name will suffice. We will select the property type, whether it's a single or a multi. We are going to select the year built. If you're a managed client by Stonelink Property Management, you are not going to select yes on self-manage, okay? In property address line 1, you are going to put the address again. You're going to select the city, the state, and the zip code. And we are going to select Next. Once we do that, as you can see, the property will be added without any issues. And now it's time to add the property manager information. In this case, if you have a property managed by Stonelink, it's important that you put business in property manager type. The business name will be Stonelink Property Management. And the first name will be your property manager's first name. You will also add the property manager's last name and your property manager's email. The phone number again without commas or space. And the address of our office, 15 Circle Street in Rumford, Rhode Island, 02916. And we are going to submit that. Everything looks correct. Here we go. So now we have added the property information and the property manager's information. Click Next. And now we are going to add rental units. You will click Create. You will add your unit number. And you will follow the questions that it asks you. You can select one of these options for certificates, conditional lead safe, or full lead safe. You will add the certificate number and the certificate expiration date. You will add the certificate to the section. And now we have everything that we need for our unit, our property, and our ownership. The last step will be the attestation. And the date. It's important that we select yes, otherwise it's not going to let you submit. And that's it. It will take you back to your dashboard. It's important to understand that you can only create one property per ownership. You cannot have all of your ownership in one account. It's also important to know that you cannot put yourself, if you have an LLC, you will have to create different accounts depending on how many LLCs you have. If there's anything else that we can do to assist you, please rely on us. We're here to help you. You're not on this alone, and we will be more than happy to sit down with you and talk through the whole process with you again. I hope this was very helpful for you. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us at 401-223-2838. Thank you.